Hey gang, this is Mike with my Real Estate Dojo, and I want to share with you guys how I went from being homeless to making $697 a day, some days more, some days less, and I just want to go ahead and show it to you guys, so because the proof is in the pudding, right? Everybody talks. But why did I go homeless? If you guys don't know, I came to America as a refugee from Iran. We had to escape our country because my parents are not Muslim, and if you're not Muslim in Iran, you can't go to school. They beat you, they torture you, and they kill you unless you convert. So my parents had to escape the country. We came here. To make the story short, I decided to live out of my car after college instead of getting a job or going to chiropractic school, which is what my parents wanted me to do, become a doctor, because my cousin was a doctor and everybody else was a doctor. And if you don't know about Persian family, you got to be a doctor, you got to be an attorney. I liked to be an attorney, but I wasn't smart enough to get into the school system, so chiropractic is what was lined up for me. I decided I didn't want to get into debt and go to chiropractic school for another 3 years, even though I spent so much time and energy going to college for 6 years. So I decided to live in my car, start with $100, and I started my moving company. I never borrowed money from the bank. I never borrowed money from a credit card. I never got private lending. I never got my family or friends in debt or anything like that. What I did is I used imagination, creativity, okay? Just like I've done with my real estate brokerage firm when I had it, my investment properties where we own mini rental houses in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And then I decided just to go homeless because a couple of different reasons. One of the reasons was that, I wanted to show you guys that you can do it in America. You don't need any money, you don't need any support, you don't need any of that good stuff, a business plan or any of that, all right? All the hype they sell you. And two is because, I try to help my brother out, which is like my little baby. All right, gang, we got disconnected. All right, so I'm gonna be talking to you about how I went from being homeless to making $697 a day, some days more, some days less. But as you can see in the numbers, that the proof is in the pudding, okay, guys? So what I was saying is, before I got disconnected through technology, is that I was living homeless. I started my business with $100. I never borrowed any money from my parents or from a private money lender, hard money lender, credit card, any of that stuff. And what I did is use what I call today my alchemy formula. And I just stumbled upon that, okay? And after opening many other businesses that failed, after I had success and I had cash, I realized that you don't need cash to start a business. The truth is, the more money you have, the less odds of your success. And what do I mean by that? The more money you have, the less odds of your success. You're not going to have success. Your odds decrease significantly because you're not using your imagination, you're not using creativity, you're not using guerrilla marketing to make money. Now, again, just 2 months ago, maybe a couple of days plus or minus, I was living homeless. I was living in my car. I was living in campsites. I was traveling America. Sure, at one time I started, with $100 living out of my car after college, 3 businesses, rental houses, but I just gave away all that stuff to homeless people, and I didn't even sell my businesses. I just closed them down and moved on because I had a betrayal that happened in my life. And at the same time, I wanted to tell people that, you can be your successes in America without having money in debt, because it's easy for me to have 3 businesses and have rentals and tell you guys, hey, you can become successful if you don't have any money or if you don't want to get into debt. But nobody really believes that shit, and if they do, it's just I have to sell you guys, right? But if I just let go of everything and start all over and show you that, look, I can do this, then there's no reason why you can't do it, because my shit doesn't stink any better. I'm exactly as you. More than likely, I'm more weaker. I have more lacks than you. I'm a refugee to America. My parents came here. My mom and dad are illiterate. What does it mean to be illiterate? Illiterate means that, when you take your mom to the restaurant, you have to read the manual for her and explain what it is because she can't read it, okay? So let's go to the numbers, guys. Just today, all right, you see that, I made $697. And this is all free marketing. I spend very, 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 very small amount of money in marketing, okay? And because I want to use the alchemy formula, guys, all right? And show you that you don't need to spend any money, okay? This is today. So yesterday, let's go to yesterday, okay? This is today. Yesterday was the 31st, guys. And let's see what happened yesterday. Yesterday, all right, if you can see, made 466 bucks, guys, okay? The day after, before that, what did I make? Oops, I made 1,200. Okay, so I could go back and back, but you're kind of getting the idea, right? And so think about this. I have 3 shirts for winter, 3 pants. I have 3 summer shirts, 3 summer pants. I have 3 gym shirts, 3 gym shorts, and that's pretty much I have. If you don't believe me, go to my Instagram and look at the 2 baggages that I left my whole life behind and win with. Okay, I got my dog and my car and everything else. You know, I basically sold for pennies on the dollar, or give it away to homeless people, or just close it down, guys, or try to gift it to different people, like my students, to my friends, etc. Now, how did I come from, nothing, and I don't have a job, I don't have a rental income, I have no fucking business, dude. I have no support. I'm actually in a different state, Colorado. I'm from Texas. I was born in Texas. I have no one here. I don't know anyone. I haven't looked for a job. I haven't done any of that, dude, okay? Nothing. How am I able to do this? Okay? Because the skills that I learned is not to get into debt. And by not getting into debt, it allowed me to use my imagination, my creativity, all right, to make money. And that was the point that I wanted to teach you guys, that once you ascertain these skills, like for example, once you learn how to be a lead generator, it doesn't matter if you own a moving company, if you own a real estate brokerage, if you own a construction business, a roofing business, an insurance company, a law firm, a doctor firm. Once you ascertain the learning of lead generation, it works to any business, okay? Once you ascertain the sales acquisition, you could be selling personal training, you could be a server, you can be a Pizza Hut delivery guy. You're able to generate more money because you understand sales. And once you understand that, going the extra mile, okay, and that's the most important thing, because in these, I made this money, I didn't sell anybody. What do I mean by sell? You didn't submit a deal to me and I called you, or my assistant called you, and we high pressured you. We told you put it on your credit card. We told you to put a lien on your house. We didn't tell you any of this stuff. People actually paid me and I refund their fucking money because, they were a pain in the ass and they were not the type of customers I want to deal with. So this numbers are even less because every day I refund people because it's just not the type of people I want to deal with. Now, it's not like I'm too good. No, I just don't think I can help them out. I just don't want to take their fucking money. It doesn't make any sense. I want to genuinely help you out and get you to the next point of your life, so we have a relationship as me being an impact in your life. I'm not gonna live forever, right? And I want to teach my daughter that's coming, a newborn baby, hey, you want to make impact in people's life, dude, okay? And you don't need to chase the fucking money. If you do the right things, the money will chase you. I've never worked for money in my life. Okay, now how did I get these numbers? Like, look, I made this much on the 30th, I made that much on the 31st, I made 1,400. Okay, you guys got to see it right here. Okay, etc. Okay, how did I do this? Okay, I didn't spend very little amount of money on Facebook advertising. I didn't spend any more money in any other thing. How did I do this, guys? Okay, now, before I get into that, one of the ways I got into it is, for example, by going the extra mile. Now, if you come to this, book product that I have on Amazon, you can see it has a 32 reviews. If you go on it, as you can see, let me move it over a little bit. As you can see, it's all positive reviews. And if you read here, Mike gives more content, he goes the extra mile, he gives more, and that's the whole secret of, one of the secrets of the alchemy formula, is to over deliver, is to, if somebody gives you $1, you give them $100 worth of product. If somebody gives me $1,500 of a product, I want to give them, $3,000 worth of product. And when I'm making the product, I'm not thinking about how much money I'm gonna get, how much riches I'm gonna have. I'm not gonna do any of that, okay? I'm really focused on what can I do to take you to the next level, because if I can do that, if I can help you, you spend $1,000 and I make you 20,000. If I can do that, then you're gonna be what I call hooked like crack, but in a positive sense. Like, you know, I'm hooked on crack when it comes to the gym. I'm hooked on crack using free marketing. So these are positive things, is what I'm saying, is that it's good to have those addictions that are positive. So if I can do something positive for you, more than likely it's gonna vibrate something positive into my life, dude, okay? So the way I got this money is not because I'm a clever guy and I'm a one-hit wonder, or I try to scam people, or I try to, you know, do all this, you know, sales strategies that, you know, all these guys have books about. No, dude, I hate sales. I hate selling people. And I hate being a car sales guy. I've been doing sales since high school. So as you can see, I had enough of sales. Now, I like to be significant in your life. I like to fucking help you and change your life. And the more I do that, it doesn't matter if you buy from me or not, the creator is gonna give it to me, okay? So this is the other product, right? So let's go back to the reviews. You know, we sold a lot of these books, but the bad thing about reviews, guys, is not everyone's gonna give you a review. You may only get 2 or 3% review. I'm very lucky because I get like about 10% review. But here's the reviews, man. Like Pure Gold, okay, this is great course, dude. Enlightening information, you know. Mike goes the extra mile. I mean, just exactly what I tell you guys. This guy delivers, you know. Thanks all you guys that left the fucking feedback. Thank you so much, guys. And so what I want to do is I want to over deliver you guys so you have success. That's how I'm gonna have success, okay? And then more importantly, if I don't get anything from you guys, just the positive feedback that I get from you guys, that, hey man, I got a paycheck. Hey man, I got my first deal using a virtual assistant. Hey man, I used this book and I got my first lead. Hey man, you know, here's a $13,000 deal. Hey man, I used your superhero negotiation skills and I made money. That makes me feel good, which allows me to, again, be positive, vibrate positive energy, which allows me to tap into the ether, which allows me to come up with a creative and imaginative idea that just hits me like this. Like, I'm not that smart, but I come up with some ideas that what I call guerrilla marketing, okay? And that's what allows me to make this, you know, these numbers, guys, as you can see, okay? No fluff and no marketing, guys. So if you're interested in growing your business, guys, doesn't matter if you're in a roofing business, if you're in real estate, you want to sell digital products, you have a credit repair business, you are a construction worker, you're a realtor, you're a real estate investor, you own a doctor's office, you own a law firm, car business, auto dealership, motorcycle dealership, tattoo business, doesn't matter, guys. I have the alchemy formula and I could help you do the same exact things, because these numbers are by me selling books, dude. And I can't even spell, I can't even write, I can't, you know, have all these disabilities. But if I can do this, imagine what I can do for your business, guys, okay? So go out there and hustle and bustle, don't take no. And this is basically the way I make my money, is by rendering more services that I'm getting paid for, guys. Hustle and bustle, peace.